Hey friends, I have been meaning to come on here for a while, but life has been, as they say, lifing. It's just been so busy lately, but I'm finally here. I have wanted to come on first off and thank you all so much for subscribing to my channel, for watching my videos, for commenting. I cannot tell you how much I have appreciated all of the support, getting to know you all. A few days ago, I reached 3,000 subscribers, which I am thrilled about. I'm now at 3,110, and I am just so excited about the future, where we'll go, shopping, all kinds of things. I have lots of ideas, and I'm just so looking forward to it. So thank you so much for making it possible. I couldn't do it without you. And yeah, I just wanted to say thank you. I want to also say happy fall, happy October. I think summer forgot to take the hot weather when it left. It is still so warm here in Texas, but I know any day we're going to feel that cool, crisp air. So I am just thrilled, ready for fall, excited for the future. The other thing I wanted to do was have a little bit of a haul video, show you guys some of the things that I've picked up when we've been shopping. I've picked up some fall and Halloween decorations, maybe show you how I've used them. And I've found a few clothing items I'd like to share. And I know this will come to you as a big shock, those of you who follow my channel, but I've picked up a few jewelry items. Shocker of shocks. Anyway, I just thought I'd share that with you, show you some of my decor. We could have a little visit, so let's get started. We will start with my shirt. I thought if I don't get this video done and if I don't get my haul filmed for you guys, October's going to come and go and I'm not going to get to wear my Halloween thing. So this shirt is from Walmart. It is from the brand Wound Up. It's normally $5.55. Well, it used to be $5, now it's $5.55. But when I scanned it, it was $4.44. So that sold me even further, but I just thought it was so cute. It says, let's watch scary movies. I thought that was so cute. I just loved it. It reminds me of the little characters in that commercial before they start the movie at the theater, you know, with the little, for the snack bar. Let's all go to the lobby and get ourselves a snack. That's what it reminded me of. So I just had to have it, and at $4.44, I was sold. So I wanted to share that with you. Love it. Okay, starting with Aldi, they have had some really good deals lately. Starting with jewelry, they had a few weeks ago Halloween jewelry, and this little bracelet was so cute. Ghost, you have bats, you have a skeleton and a spider, and it was $4.99. Really cute. These earrings, little ghost. I wore these the other day. They have a pink bow. And then they also had these with the orange bow. $4.99. Okay, these little skeletons are so cute, y'all. I'm trying to get them close so you can see. They have like movable legs and arms, and the head actually attaches through their neck. I was taking it off the card and I was like, oh no, it's broken. I wanted to wear them specifically one day, and I thought that the head was like soldered, you know, to the neck, and that had fallen off. And then when I started looking, it actually goes through the neck and it all moves. It's really cute. You could actually wear just the head as a stud if you wanted to. $4.99. All of that jewelry, $4.99 a piece. Several weeks ago, Aldi had squirts advertised. I always watch this one lady, and I cannot for the life of me think of her on YouTube. She gives like a preview for the next week for Aldi. And it advertised squirts, and they looked kind of dressy, and I'm like, ooh. But I couldn't tell if they were corduroy or exactly what the material was. So when I went, I made a beeline because I wanted to see. And it's actually a very nice, it's probably, I don't know, polyester, but it's not hot. I should have looked before. But it's like a silky, soft, thin, but not too thin, right? And then it's a skirt. which is wonderful. I am telling you, it looks kind of like you're dressed up, but you're wearing a skirt, thin and airy. I love it. So cute. Pleats. I don't know if you can see the little pleats. $7.99. I think, I mean, in this day and age, $7.99. Amazing. I got this one. They had two colors. I think it was one. Oh, no, they had three. They had an orange too. I was not interested in, too short for an orange skirt. I would look like a pumpkin. Anyway, cute. And I got the black and white. Isn't that darling? I've already worn the black one several times. And I think this one's really cute. I haven't worn it yet, but I will be wearing it. I used to have a friend who would always say cost per usage. You have to get a lot of usage, right? The cost per usage on this, I mean, I'm using these so much. Well, the black one I've used so much. I know I'll use this one. So for $7.99, amazing. Okay, do not forget to dig through those. You know the little cardboard boxes with the cutout that Aldi puts like their clothes in? And then after a while, you'll kind of see random things. The weeks go by and you'll see a dress or two or whatever, pajamas. I was in the other day, I don't even remember them selling these pajamas, and they had like a pair of cotton pajamas. Now, if you're a woman of a certain age, you know cotton pajamas are good because you are hot, and not in a good way. Some people might be hot in a good way still, but I am like roasting all the time. So cotton pajamas, A, hard to come by, B, can be pricey, right? So I'm at Aldi looking around. My son's grabbing some stuff. We tend to go there together because he loves Aldi. And I'm just kind of looking. I've done all my shopping. There's a box with random things, and I see pajamas. I'm like, those look like cotton pajamas. Are those cotton pajamas? So I do a little digging, and they were. No tag. And I've also learned this about Aldi. If there's one or two of something, no tags, oftentimes it is very cheap. Now I have to preface this by saying my dog Kira has been a real stinker lately. Today she ripped a table runner off the table and came running through the house with it, shaking it. I took that away. I was like, she's never done something like that. And then I had my things stacked that I was going to use for this haul. One of them being the pajamas I'm about to show you. She runs in here and I hear this shaking, and I'm like, what does she have now? I'd already taken the table runner from her. She had the pajama top after she'd been outside, come inside and had a drink of water and was all slobbery, and she was dragging it along the floor and shaking it. It was like, you take my table runner, I'm going to take your pajama top. I couldn't believe it. So these were a little crisper. If you see any dirt on them, I'm not a dirty person. This is my dog that attacked my pajamas. So anyway, here's the top. Aren't they cute? Those are 100% cotton. They were $5, y'all. Did I say that? $5 for pajamas. Here's the shorts. Aren't those darling? And they are so cool. So cotton pajamas, $5. Don't neglect digging through those bins. I think I've gotten a few dresses too for $5. I think maybe even $3. My last little Aldi purchase, this was quite a while back. This little squirrel. This is such an anthro dupe. All the little vases that are animals that Anthropology has been putting out, right? That are like crazy expensive. They had a little mouse. I was like, oh my gosh, I want that mouse. Would I spend that? No, I would live without that mouse. Then I saw this squirrel and I'm like, hey, it's very close. I'll take it. I think this was $4.99. Adorable, right? I've just got to get a little twig of some kind of, I just want a very fine little plant to put in him. Very cute. It looks like that. You put the little plant in. So cute. My son is playing video games. If you hear crazy, insane cackling, that's actually across the house. He's very loud. Anyway, I thought this was adorable. $5. I got this for the little monster dog I was talking about, Kira. I love to do little photo ops with my dogs, right? And she has the tiniest little head, so it's really hard to find things to fit her head. And when I saw this, I was like, oh my gosh, that's perfect for Kira. So I'm going to be doing photos with that. That'll be her payback for taking my table runner in pajamas. She has to wear a little hat and let me take pictures. Dollar General had some really cute Christmas items this year, and I think they had some good prices. Some things went up, but I found specifically dog and gingerbread items that I didn't see the dog items anywhere else, and they were only $2. I thought that was really a good price. This one, so cute, like a little dachshund. I grew up with dachshunds. We've had dachshunds. I don't have one now. I want one again someday. They're the best dogs. Love it. That was $2. This one reminds me of our female lab we used to have, a yellow lab named Miley, and she was, I heard the other day they said you can have more than one heart dog. And I'm like, that's so true, because Paisley's my heart dog. And then I had a heart dog named Sarah. I had a bratty little dog named Bethany. And she was, I don't know, I loved her with all my heart, but she was a stinker. I felt like I was there to serve anyway. But Miley was definitely my heart dog. She was the best dog. And this reminded me of Miley, so I had to get it. They had some really cute tin gingerbread, like hot cocoa, also in pink. They had a boy and a girl. I want it to focus on that, so I have to remember to move my head. These were $2. What could be better than gingerbread boy and girl? Gingerbread pets, a dog and a cat. I got the cat because my son loves cats. I also love cats, but I am highly allergic. But it was darling. They also had these little houses, also in green. The houses were $2. This little snowflake cookie, it was only $1. I thought that was really good. And they had some others too. Darling for $1. Okay, we recently got an H-E-B and they have pink donuts, and my kids love their donuts and they're pink. So this was to represent the pink donuts that my sons love. They had so many cute ribbons for $1. I got this green one too. Candy canes. Okay, next we have Target. I love anything cowboy, western, something you can throw on some turquoise with, right? I saw this at Target and loved it. American Legend. Wild West. This was $15. I think it was on sale when I got it. I can't remember what the sale was exactly. I got this quite a while back. It's another one I'm like, I want to wear it. But I wanted to show you guys. Really cute. The brand on that is Wild Fable. Love that. I got an extra large, just for reference. Okay, I'm showing my age here, but does anybody remember Flashdance and Fame, right? I think I was in the maybe 7th or 8th grade. We moved so much to remember a time. I always have to think, what state was I living in then? What state was I in? Was I in Colorado, Florida? Was I in Lake Tahoe, Santa Cruz? Was I in Arizona? I have to think back. So I think I was in Florida, and I think it was 7th or 8th grade. But I remember Flashdance and Fame, and remember how they cut the sweatshirts, right? I loved that look. I fell in love with it, still love it. This reminded me of that. It will not stay on the hanger, the one problem with that style, right? I saw this and loved it. It's New York City Equestrian. And of course I love horses. Okay, I'm gonna hold it up. Anyway, I liked it because it had a little bit of a sleeve, but I love the collar. It just reminded me of that time. I've always loved those. So yeah, I had to get that. This was, let's see, 15 as well. And it's also Wild Fable. So love that one. I also love that gray. The size I got in that was extra large. Okay, this cup is also from Target. I'm trying to keep things categorized. I thought it was the cutest thing. I love how it has bat wings for your handles. Isn't that cute? I got this for my son because he and I both love bats. I think they're the cutest things ever. So I got this for my son. Love the fact that its little wings are handles. That was $5. This little pomegranate vase also reminded me of the anthropology things that they've had lately. All the little nature things that were a little bud vase, right? I love this kind of purpley red, and I always love pomegranates. It was $5 in the dollar spot, and I just loved it. That does not have to be only Christmas. I mean, I think that's really good for fall, Christmas. Honestly, you could have it year round. I just love that. $5, dollar spot. The same day that I found the pomegranate in the dollar spot, they had this for $1. I think it's like a little finger puppet. I haven't even opened it yet. I think the packaging is so cute. $1. Isn't that cute? We can open it together. Let's see what it looks like. Okay, it's just a little, I thought maybe it was a finger puppet. It's not. It's just a little solid ghost. I think that's so cute. $1. My dog is standing underneath me staring at it. They were clearing these little patches, iron-on patches out the other day for 60 cents. Normally $2, now 60 cents. So I grabbed an L. When I went to check out the dollar spot the other day on my last Target video, they had these little gingerbread trees. I thought they were really cute. Just a little decorative tree for $1. Okay, y'all know that I love pink, and I have this thing with barware, bar carts. Well, I saw somewhere that they had the press for champagne ornaments in the dollar section. I have always loved the press for champagne. I think it's at a hotel in California where that started back in the, I don't know, maybe 50s, 60s. I just think that is so cute. I've always loved that. So I ran to see if I could find some. I got 2 of these. They were $1. I also got the caviar. And then they had several, I think, trees, these little nutcrackers, a wreath, several different ones in these little frames. It's plastic. All of these were $1. I thought they were so cute. Okay, a while back I showed the Threshold Halloween items. They had some amazing items this year. Really pretty, kind of Victorian-y, vintagey. Some were kind of gothic. And they were really decently priced. So I found a red, kind of ruby red pumpkin and fell in love. Here it is. I saved it to open with you guys. Isn't that pretty? That is by Threshold. It's like this ruby. Super pretty. It was $20. And it's really heavy. It just reminded me of something very vintage. Let's open it. Isn't that pretty? It's got like moths. And I love the stem. I just thought that was so different. It's super heavy. And it was, I think it was $19 or $19.99. Really pretty and nice quality. Okay, next we have Walmart. Like I said, I've been holding on to this stuff for a while, needing to do this. So I have a few things. Walmart had Terra Sky women's jeans on sale for $2. Now, by the time I ran across them, I was out making a video and bumped into them. The pickings were slim. They had like 3 sizes left. So I ended up getting a size that is bigger than I would normally wear. But here's the thing I've learned. You never know with sizing. Sometimes something that you think is going to be too small will fit, and vice versa. So I decided, hey, you know what? $2, I'm going to try them on. Are they a little looser in the waist than I would normally want? Yes. But for $2, I can live with that. And I'm not exactly tucking in shirts at this point in my life. So throw a little shirt over it. It's fine. They're comfortable. They're stretchy. They fit in length because they're petite short, which is very important for me and very hard to find. Pants are not a great thing to find for me. So I almost end up running across them. When I go on the hunt, it seems like it's really hard to find. So I got 3 pair of Terra Sky jeans for $2 a piece. And what was weird is that's exactly what they had, was 3 pair left. And they had 3 different washes. So I got these, see the $2? And they're really cute. Cute jeans. You have this wash, kind of a medium. You have a light wash, $2. And then a dark wash for $2. So yeah, to get all 3 different colors, I'm set. I needed a few pairs of jeans, so I'm good now. And for $2. And those were normally $24 a pair. So That's not bad. That's really good. Okay, on the topic of clearance and sizing. Now, normally if I get a t-shirt, I get a large or an extra large. It just depends, right? Okay, I came across this shirt. So cute. Size medium, $2. I was like, oh, it's a medium. I'm like, just try it on. Tried it on. It fits perfect. $2. Has short sleeves. It's just super cute. Rolling Stones, $2. Medium, fits perfect. Okay, also Walmart. I have been wanting a kind of A-line. We've all seen them, and like a month ago they really started hitting, it seemed like, kind of almost like an A-line, fuller, not just so straight jean skirt, right? And I had been eyeballing those because I have a black one I wear a lot that's just like a cotton skirt, and I'd been really wanting a jean one. So I kind of had my eye out, and I ran across this one. It is free assembly. Just a flowy kind of denim. It'll be good for winter because it's not real thick, but it's not real thin. And I just loved that. It has the drawstring here so you can pull it tighter, and it's elastic. And this was $29. I got an extra large, 16-18 in that. I love it. Can't wait to wear it. Haven't worn it yet. Obviously, tag's still on. But I think I will get so much wear out of that. Okay, another Walmart. I bought these. These were $5. They were very Johanna Parker. I just thought they were so cute. And this one here, the little kind of candy corn, I thought would go really well, if you can see, with the shirt I'm wearing. I thought it would go really well with the shirt I'm wearing. So I got these to actually wear with the shirt, but I was holding on to them for the haul. So now I get to wear them. And these were 3 pair of earrings for $5. Really good. Okay, also at Walmart, a few weeks ago, I did a Christmas ornament video. They have got great Christmas ornaments, great Christmas decor at fabulous prices. I believe these were 2. I think that's right. This glass blue, like a pale blue, sort of mercury glass ornament. I fell in love with it. Also, this Santa blowing a bubble. Isn't that cute? Love it. $2. And then this little chihuahua. And one of my viewers was pointing out to me that she's actually sitting on a macaron. Isn't that cute? $2. Okay, next we have Hobby Lobby. You have this little black lab. Isn't that adorable? With the little cardinal on its nose. This reminds me of my dog Kira. This was $13.99 and of course half off. I had to have it. I thought that was precious. And then this beautiful pink snowman, $3.99. In my video last night, I was talking about these, reminding me of the Loft House cookies that my kids used to get when they were little. You get 4. You get blue, pink, white, and lavender. I just had to have those for nostalgic reasons. And those are $12.99 and they were half off. Okay, also Hobby Lobby, not Christmas related, but I saw this bandana. Isn't that cute? It's got the cowboy on the horse, and it says, should have been a cowboy. I just thought that was really cute. I think it was $3.99. What am I going to do with it? I don't know yet. I've been looking at the bandana jewelry and everything, so maybe I'll do something like that. I'm not sure, but I just love that. Okay, next we have TJ Maxx. I have been wanting a, you know how they have like the button-up kind of Western denim long sleeve shirts. I've been wanting one, but I'm kind of tricky because I'm so short, and sometimes things fit me like too big at the shoulders and then tighter at the bottom or the middle. Well, I was at TJ Maxx and I found this one, and y'all, it's stretchy. So it kind of alleviates some of those problems, right? It's stretchy. It's super, super stretchy. Can you see the stretch? Really comfy. And then the sleeves It reminds me sort of some of the Free People things, the shirts. The sleeves have like this kind of faded. It's just really cozy. You can roll up the sleeves and it looks cute still, which I need being a short girl. I just fell in love with it. This was Jane and Delancey, $24.99. I think this is another thing that I'm going to get so much wear out of. And I think it might go cute with that long denim skirt I got. I'll have to try it. You never know. And I got an extra large in that. So I am so looking forward to if it ever cools off. I want to wear this. I'm like, come on, fall. Sometimes in October we cool off. And then sometimes we are warm. You just never know in Texas. The weatherman was saying the other day, it seems like we're going to have a drier, warmer winter. I'm like, you think? Great. Not that I want like ice and snow, but just cooler temps. Okay, TJ Maxx did that. Now we are on to Home Goods. Okay, I already told y'all that I love the press for champagne. I saw this pink, my favorite, cup, and it says press for caffeine. It was meant to be. It was meant for me. And it was only $4.99. So, of course, I had to pick that up. And do I need another cup? No. But do I need a pink cup? Maybe. I want a pink cup. What is that thing? It says, I'm not needy, I'm wanty. Anyway, I saw this. Look at the pink handle. Oh, I just love it. So cute. And that was Home Goods. We're nearing the end, y'all. Okay, At Home store. This little pink mouse just danced her way into my heart. Isn't she the cutest? $3.99. I'm going to have to do some kind of a pink tree this year. I'm going to have to. Look at her little crown. So adorable. Do you remember Angelina Ballerina? Okay, I didn't have a girl, but she would come on sometimes after all the boy stuff, right? And I'd get to catch a few glimpses of Angelina Ballerina, and that's who I thought of with this. So cute. She was a ballerina mouse cartoon, if you didn't know. These were At Home. You got a pack of 3 ornaments. This little Gingy in a cup, the snowman, and then this Gingy. Those were $3.99 for all 3. I thought that was great. I'm always looking for things that if my dogs whack the tree and it falls off, it might stand a chance of survival. We used to have yellow labs, and when they were young and crazy, okay, I would plug in the tree, and I've let my kids get an ornament every year when they were little, right? They'd pick something out. So they meant a lot to me sentimentally. I didn't want them to break. We didn't have a ton of glass, but a few glass. And then, some that were plastic but breakable. Well, Luke and Miley would run past that tree and graze it just enough to make it spin. And it would spin, but it was plugged in, so it would catch by the cord right before it fell over. I'd be on the other side of the room screaming. I was like, my tree. And right before it would, fall, the cord would kind of snap back and it would stay on the wall. I can't tell you how many times that happened. I was like, oh my gosh. And we don't have carpet. We have like tile floor. So I was like, my tree, one of these days, but it always caught. It always snapped back. So, but I always do try and look for some durable ornaments for that main tree. And then, if you saw my video of the At Home store, I fell in love with this. Oh, what fun. I just love that. It's just fun. The colors, the lettering, the saying, it is darling. And that was $1.99. So cute. I think that At Home has some amazing prices on ornaments. You can get like 6 ornaments for $6.99. Beautiful ornaments. The individual ornaments, a lot of those are, I think, $1.99, $2 to like maybe $5. Just some really good buys on ornaments. Okay, I recently made a video at Kirkland's, which is another one of my favorite stores. They just have, I think they have things there you don't see everywhere. They were having really good deals on Halloween. They had, 50% off Halloween and fall, and then certain Halloween items were 60% off. I saw earrings for $5. They were normally 10. And the little spiders on this, just, I loved them. They kind of have little googly eyes. And this was $9.99 normally. On clearance or on sale for $5. And then I fell in love with this towel that I just thought was so cute. It was the last one, so it was kind of wrinkly. But I just loved what it said. If you follow my channel, you also know I love anything with a silly saying. So this says, this family is a little baddie. Isn't that cute? And this was on sale for $3.50, I think. It's normally $6.99. So I had to have that. I just thought it was the cutest thing ever. And then I had a $5 credit when I got up there for like I don't know what it was, if I'd earned something. I don't know. I don't ask questions when they say I have a $5 credit. I just say, okay, thank you. Okay, we're going into cozy, right? Cozy season, cocoa, coffee, tea. I am a tea girl. And I thought I would share with you my favorite teas because it's that time of year for hot drinks in our cute little cups that we have too many of. My favorite tea is Bigelow Cinnamon Stick. It is so good, y'all. I started drinking this tea when I was 19 years old, and I moved to California, and I went to the mall, and I went to Paradise Bakery one day, I think for breakfast, and I had a brownie, a frosted brownie, and cinnamon stick tea for breakfast. Mind you, at this time, I was a size 0. How sickening. And I could have a brownie for breakfast. Those were the days. If we could just combine that with the knowledge we have now, we would be unstoppable. I would be an unstoppable force. Anyway, that's when I discovered this tea. I have been drinking this tea since I was 19. I love it. It's so good. And by the way, none of the stuff I'm showing, I don't have any paid sponsors endorsement. I'm just doing this all for fun. And I thought, you know what? I'm going to show them my favorite teas because it is that time of year. And I'm such a I am thinking about this tea before I get out of bed. Like my feet hit the floor and I'm like, tea. I'm like a coffee person, but with tea. Okay, my next one is also Bigelow. It is so, so good, y'all. It is vanilla caramel. So yummy. I love it. It's almost nudged the cinnamon stick out of the way. It's so good. And it smells so good. My kids will be like, what is that smell? I'm like, it's my tea. But, okay, a little bit of a funny story. Luna, our Labrador Retriever, she loves this stuff. I'll walk through the house and her little nose is just like sniffing as I go, walking with my tea. So one day, we'd all been around the table and there was like a part of a Dr. Pepper left. You know how you walk away from your tea and it gets cold? I had a little bit of cold tea in the bottom of my cup. So I'm like clearing the table. I pour the Dr. Pepper in with my tea so that I can just throw the can away. I'm moving and cleaning. And then I go do something and I come back to, get the dishes and stuff. And here's Luna. She's decided she's finally going to taste my tea. But it's tea and Dr. Pepper. So I have this big mug I use all the time. And she's just drinking it and like, ooh, she's making this face. But still drinking. It's not stopping her. And she's like, this isn't what I thought it would be. It's disgusting. But she still persists in drinking. And it was just so funny because she was just drinking and wincing, trying that tea. But it was mixed with like Dr. Pepper, so not yummy. This one, you could get this at Walmart, this flavor. You can't get it anymore. So I have to order it off of Amazon. And I get 6 of these boxes for around $16. So it lasts forever. But I'll tell my husband, he's our Amazon ordering guy. I'm like, tea, I'm going to need tea. I'm getting low. I open them all and put them in this big glass thing on the counter, pour all my tea bags in. And so when I'm getting low, I'm like, gotta order it, gotta have it. This one used to be the same way, but now you can get it at Walmart again. And at Walmart, it's around $3 to $4 for a box. But they're so yummy and so good. My favorite things So I thought I'd pass it along to you. Last but not least, this little cup, I got it at Michael's. I think it was $5.99. I think it might have been on sale when I got it. It has little dogs, stemless wine glass. You know, I love my barware, and I just loved that with the little doggies on it. So that was from Michael's. I think it was $5.99 originally. Okay, y'all, I thought I'd show you some of my decor and how I use it, or how I'm using it. This little set was actually from the kids area in the dollar spot. I just thought it was darling, and it would survive the trauma if dogs knocked it over. I think that was $3. These candlesticks I got from Big Lots when my kids were little. I've had them forever. The candlestick holders. The candlesticks themselves are Dollar Tree. They're the LED little candles. This little pink pumpkin is from Dollar General. I think it was $3. This one, I was trying to think of where I got it. I think that might have been Dollar General. This one was Aldi. I think it was $14, I want to say. It's supposed to be like a Pottery Barn dupe. I just know that it's pink and I love it. When I saw it, I was like, come home with me. These little bottles are, I don't know, I think Dollar General. Yes, Dollar General. They were $1. I got this at the at-home store. It just kind of reminded me of a frosted donut or something. It's pink. Enough said, right? These little ghosts, those were from the little 4 ghosts holding different things. Those were from, I'm going to pull up the chair so I can lower my arm. Those were from the dollar spot at Target. I think they're so cute. They look kind of shy. One's got a pumpkin, one's got a bat, one's got a cat, and the other one's just back there hiding out. That little sign was, I believe, I want to say, I'm trying to think, Target, dollar, yes. And then you have this ghost with the dog. That was $4.99 at Aldi. You have this area over here. That chalkboard I think I got at Home Goods forever ago. I'm pretty sure. I wanted one of those for the longest time, but they were so stinking expensive, and I finally found that one there and I have loved it. The little Labrador Retriever I got from the at-home store. And then the little frog thing, it's really cute. It plays a little song. I used to, when my kids were little, I wanted all the Hallmark decor items, but they could be pricey, so I would wait for them to go on clearance, and then I'd use it the following year. And then that little scarecrow decor back there, I got that at Hobby Lobby when my oldest son, he is 25, when he was a baby. I got that at Hobby Lobby. And then the little light up pumpkin I got at Kroger. Oh gosh, probably 20 years ago. I don't know, 23 years ago. This guy is from Target dollar spot, $5. I think that's another Pottery Barn dupe is what I've heard. I just think he's adorable, terracotta. This little guy does not light up. He's from Walmart, but I love him. I have a little LED candle in there, but I need a better one. And I cannot remember how much he was for the life of me. I don't know. That big pumpkin back there, I think I got that at Hobby Lobby years ago. Again, years and years ago. So that is some of my, of course, the little bat up there is Dollar Tree because I love bats. But yeah, that's our decor. Some of this I might mix around, put other places. I wanted to put it out today so y'all could see kind of what I've done and get a look at it. One more thing I wanted to share with y'all is one of the areas that I shop at frequently is going to be getting several new stores next year, so I'm so excited. It's getting an Old Navy, a Barnes & Nobles, a DSW Shoes, and one of the really exciting things for me is HomeSense. So a lot of those stores I already go to, but it's just going to be more convenient, but there isn't a HomeSense really near me, so I am thrilled we'll be getting HomeSense videos. Anyway, I just wanted to share that with you guys, and thank you once again for for joining me today. My dog is whining in the background. They have been little monsters through this whole thing. I think they have fall fever instead of spring fever. Anyway, thank you for watching. Thank you for commenting. Thank you for subscribing. I appreciate it so much. Everyone have a wonderful weekend, and I'll see you real soon.